The Secret Knowledge by the Grimm.
Crystallizing Public Opinion by Edward L. Bernays. The role and influence of Public Relations Counsel. The Public Relations Counsel, PR Counsel, is often misunderstood as a mere propagandist, but the role extends much deeper into the mechanics of public perception and influence. It involves managing a client's image by understanding the public's view and guiding how the client presents itself, whether through press releases, advertising, or public engagements. This is not just about disseminating information, but about shaping perceptions and narratives in ways that resonate with the public. PR Counsel's work can impact industries, companies, and even social movements by clarifying, guiding, and amplifying a client's message strategically. In addition to the work's breadth, PR Counsel plays a role in fostering understanding between clients and the public, often advising on how to make information relatable and engaging. For instance, when rumors threatened a hotel's reputation, a PR counsel creatively used the re-engagement of a famous maitre d'hotel to dispel concerns, showing the hotel's commitment to staying open. This example illustrates how PR counsel connects client intentions with public interests and manages the public's emotions and perceptions. In essence, PR counsel serves as a bridge between private entities and the public, aiming to make businesses and individuals more relatable and acceptable to their audience. They interpret the public's sentiments, use various media to engage effectively, and ensure clients are understood favorably, steering clear of the image of manipulative propaganda and moving toward genuine relationship building. The Public Relations Counsel, the increased and increasing importance of the profession. The importance of public relations has surged as organizations recognize the power of public opinion in shaping their success or failure. Today, even industries that once operated independently of public sentiment are finding that public perception can significantly impact their outcomes. The PR Counsel's role becomes essential here as organizations seek ways to inform, persuade, and earn the trust of the public, creating a favorable environment for business or political objectives. Public relations practice has evolved with rising literacy, democratic values, and media access, making the public an active participant in societal decisions. People expect transparency and direct answers from companies and governments. Thus, the PR Counsel helps clients communicate openly with the public, adapting to modern demands for information and engagement. This trend emphasizes the proactive role of PR in not only responding to public opinion, but actively shaping it through strategic engagement. In response to growing competition, the PR Counsel has become a fixture across sectors, from nonprofits to large corporations. Through media campaigns, press outreach, and public education, they guide clients in shaping a cooperative relationship with the public. This shift reflects the broader societal expectation for entities to be accountable and responsive to the community's needs and concerns. The function of a special pleader. Public Relations Counsel functions similarly to a legal advocate in the court of public opinion. Like an attorney, PR Counsel represents their clients' interests but must navigate public bias, societal norms, and ethical boundaries to make a compelling case. This can be challenging, as the public often judges new or controversial viewpoints harshly, making it difficult to win broad acceptance without careful and skilled communication. The PR Counsel's role is not limited to generating publicity. It also involves creating favorable circumstances or avoiding potential issues. Their work covers an extensive range of activities, including analyzing public sentiment, managing crises, and advising clients on actions to gain or maintain public trust. They use tools like surveys, media outreach, and community events to shape opinions and address concerns proactively rather than merely reacting to problems. This evolving profession demands sensitivity to societal values and a deep understanding of public psychology. The PR Counsel doesn't just spin information. They develop strategies to align client actions with public interests, anticipating shifts in perception and guiding clients toward actions that foster trust and credibility. What constitutes public opinion? Public opinion is a collective judgment formed by the individual opinions of society's members, often shaped not by detailed analysis, but by influences like family, leaders, and media. Public opinion is dynamic, reflecting both individual views and broader societal influences. The PR Council's task is to understand this intricate web of influences to better guide clients' interactions with the public, recognizing that opinions aren't formed in isolation, but are part of a shared social context. To grasp public opinion, PR Council must consider individual beliefs, group dynamics, and cultural tendencies. People's views on various topics, from politics to lifestyle choices, are not purely their own, but are often influenced by group affiliations, inherited beliefs, and societal norms. Understanding these dynamics helps PR Council predict how messages may be received and allows them to tailor communications that resonate with different audience segments. Ultimately, public opinion is a blend of stable beliefs and malleable ideas. By identifying which beliefs are more fixed and which are susceptible to change, PR Council can effectively design strategies that align with or influence public sentiment. This role requires a keen understanding of the underlying forces that shape how people think, act, and respond to messages within society. Is public opinion stubborn or malleable? The public's mindset can be both rigid and adaptable, often shaped by deeply ingrained beliefs, but open to influence through consistent messaging and trusted sources. Some argue that human nature resists change, while others believe that society's major institutions, the press, education, and religion, have a powerful ability to alter public attitudes over time. This dual nature of public opinion is crucial for PR Council to navigate, especially when trying to introduce new ideas or alter established perceptions. Historically, institutions like newspapers and schools reflect and reinforce predominant public attitudes, making it challenging for dissenting views to gain traction. Yet, there are moments when public opinion shifts dramatically, as seen in movements like women's suffrage or changing views on health and lifestyle. These shifts demonstrate that, while public opinion can be stable, it's not entirely resistant to change, especially when influential voices and consistent messaging work together to challenge the status quo. For PR Council, this means that altering public opinion requires a strategic approach, often involving collaboration with trusted institutions and a deep understanding of what beliefs are most susceptible to change. Public attitudes might resist change in the short term, but with persistent and carefully crafted efforts, PR Council can work to align new ideas with underlying values that eventually reshape public sentiment. The interaction of public opinion with the forces that help to make it. Public opinion doesn't develop in a vacuum. It constantly interacts with influential forces, including media, cultural norms, and social leaders. The PR Council must understand these interactions to effectively shape or influence public perceptions. For instance, media not only presents information, but also reflects back what it believes aligns with the public's views, creating a feedback loop that can either reinforce or gradually shift public sentiment. The press, as a prominent example, doesn't just inform. It also shapes what issues people prioritize and how they perceive those issues. PR Council needs to grasp the nuances of this influence, understanding that while the press often leads public opinion, it can also be led by it, responding to shifts in societal values or popular demands. This cyclical relationship means that public relations strategies must be flexible, adapting to both the pressures exerted by the media and the evolving views of the public. Furthermore, understanding which voices and platforms hold the most sway in particular demographics or regions allows PR Council to craft messages that resonate with those targeted audiences. Acknowledging the interplay between public opinion and the forces that influence it empowers PR Council to navigate complex social landscapes and create messages that both respect and subtly shape public thought. The power of interacting forces that go to make up public opinion. Public opinion is influenced by a convergence of forces: media, religion, education, family, and government, each playing a role in shaping societal values and beliefs. For the PR Council, Understanding these forces is essential, as it allows them to predict how opinions are likely to form and change on various issues. Each institution exerts influence in different ways, contributing to a collective understanding of societal norms and priorities that shape public opinion on a wide range of topics. The PR Council must consider how these forces not only interact with one another, but also reinforce specific attitudes and resist change in others. For instance, the media may support popular opinions, making them harder to shift, while educational systems can introduce new ideas to younger generations, slowly altering perspectives over time. Recognizing these layered influences helps PR Council approach their work with a nuanced strategy that respects existing beliefs while finding avenues for introducing new ideas. Understanding these interacting forces enables PR Council to craft messages that align with certain values and leverage influential platforms. This awareness helps to anticipate reactions and measure the impact of campaigns, as well as identify the most effective channels for communicating with various segments of the public. It's not enough to merely push a message. It must be integrated into the complex web of social influences that define public opinion. An understanding of the fundamentals of public motivation is necessary to the work of the Public Relations Council. The PR Council must delve into the underlying motivations that drive public behavior to craft effective communication strategies. Public opinion is not just shaped by rational thinking. Emotional, psychological, and social factors play a significant role. This means PR Council must understand what fundamentally motivates people, whether it's a desire for security, a sense of belonging, or aspirations for status and recognition. Recognizing these motivations is key to developing messages that resonate with the public on a deeper level. Different segments of the public may be motivated by different factors, requiring tailored approaches that address specific concerns, aspirations, or fears. For example, campaigns that emphasize personal empowerment may appeal to younger, more individualistic audiences, while appeals to tradition or security may resonate with older demographics. By aligning messages with the public's core motivations, PR Council can foster greater engagement and a stronger emotional connection to the message. An understanding of public motivation also allows PR Council to anticipate and manage potential resistance to new ideas. By identifying motivations that might conflict with their message, PR Council can proactively address these concerns, creating a more receptive environment for change. This approach is essential to crafting messages that don't just reach the public, but also inspire action and enduring support. The group and herd are the basic mechanisms of public change. Humans are inherently social, and much of public opinion is influenced by a tendency to align with the beliefs and behaviors of those around them. This group mentality, often described as herd behavior, is a fundamental aspect of how societies form and maintain collective beliefs. PR Council must recognize the power of group dynamics in influencing individual opinions, as people often look to peers, leaders, and social groups for cues on how to think and behave. Group identity can create strong barriers to change, as individuals may resist ideas that threaten their sense of belonging or identity within a group. However, this same tendency can also be a powerful tool for the PR Council when used to mobilize groups toward collective change. For instance, creating a sense of community or shared purpose around a new idea can encourage individuals to adopt it more readily, as they feel supported and validated by others in their social circles. Understanding the mechanics of group behavior allows PR Council to craft strategies that appeal to shared identities and communal values. By positioning messages within a framework of collective good or social unity, they can tap into the group mentality, making individuals more likely to adopt new perspectives and encouraging broader social change. The application of these principles. Applying the principles of public opinion formation requires careful planning and a strategic approach. For the PR Council, it means using insights into group behavior, motivation, and influential forces to craft messages that are both persuasive and ethically sound. PR Council doesn't just disseminate information. They shape narratives that can influence public perception on a broad scale. using these principles to guide their clients' messages through appropriate channels. Effective application involves a nuanced understanding of timing, messaging, and audience targeting. For instance, a message that might resonate with one segment of the population could be met with skepticism by another. PR counsel must balance these different reactions by identifying target groups and tailoring messages to align with each group's values and beliefs. This adaptability is key to successful communication in a diverse and often fragmented public. Moreover, applying these principles demands ethical consideration, as the power to shape public opinion comes with responsibility. The PR counsel must be mindful of the long-term impacts of their work, ensuring that their strategies not only serve clients' interests, but also contribute positively to the public discourse. This ethical approach helps build trust, creating a more receptive environment for both current and future messages. The public can be reached only through established mediums of communication. To effectively reach the public, PR counsel must rely on established communication channels such as newspapers, radio, television, and, increasingly, digital platforms. These mediums serve as the primary routes for disseminating information and shaping opinions, allowing PR counsel to deliver their messages to broad audiences. Each medium has its own strengths, audiences, and challenges, so choosing the appropriate one depends on the message and the target demographic. In selecting the right channels, PR counsel also needs to be aware of the credibility and reach each medium provides. Traditional media, such as print and television, often hold a sense of authority and trustworthiness, while newer digital platforms offer rapid dissemination and a high level of engagement. PR counsel must understand how different audiences consume information, ensuring that their messages align with the preferences and habits of these audiences. The effectiveness of any PR campaign hinges on using these channels wisely. This includes tailoring messages to fit the format and tone of each medium, as well as timing releases to maximize impact. By carefully orchestrating these elements, PR counsel can extend their reach and increase the chances of their message resonating with the public. The interlapping group formations of society, the continuous shifting of groups, changing conditions, and the flexibility of human nature are all aids to the counsel on public relations. Society is made up of various overlapping groups, social, professional, political, and cultural, that are constantly shifting and evolving. This fluidity is advantageous for PR counsel because it means that public opinion is not fixed. It changes as people move between groups, encounter new ideas, and adapt to changing circumstances. Recognizing this, PR counsel can craft strategies that anticipate and leverage these shifts to introduce new ideas or reinforce existing ones. By understanding group dynamics and the fluid nature of social affiliations, PR counsel can target messages more precisely, aligning with trends and emerging values within specific groups. For instance, as people join new social or professional circles, they may adopt the beliefs and behaviors prevalent within those groups. This adaptability allows PR counsel to craft campaigns that resonate with evolving identities, making it possible to influence opinion even within diverse and complex social structures. This approach also requires a sensitivity to timing and cultural context, as public sentiment can shift quickly. The PR counsel who keeps a finger on the pulse of societal trends can adapt messages in real time, ensuring relevance and receptivity. By understanding and anticipating these shifts, PR counsel can guide public opinion in ways that align with both the interests of their clients and the current social climate. An outline of methods practicable in modifying the point of view of a group. Modifying public opinion requires a blend of techniques, each designed to subtly influence the attitudes of a target group. PR counsel employs methods such as persuasive storytelling, highlighting shared values, and strategically using testimonials or endorsements from trusted figures. These techniques are effective because they tap into existing beliefs and build trust, making new ideas feel familiar and acceptable. Storytelling is a particularly powerful method, as it allows the PR counsel to frame issues in a relatable and engaging way. By crafting narratives that reflect the audience's values, aspirations, or concerns, PR counsel can evoke an emotional response that fosters alignment with the message. This approach creates a bridge between the audience and the idea, making it more likely that the group will adopt the new perspective being presented. Other methods, such as using data or expert opinions, can lend credibility to the message and provide rational support for the emotional appeal. When PR counsel combines these methods thoughtfully, they create a holistic approach to influencing opinion, blending logic with emotion. This multifaceted strategy is essential for effectively modifying group perspectives, as it appeals to both the heart and the mind, fostering a more profound and lasting shift in viewpoint. A consideration of the press and other mediums of communication in their relation to the Public Relations Council. The relationship between PR counsel and the press is complex and requires ethical consideration. While the press serves as a crucial medium for reaching the public, PR counsel must avoid manipulating it unfairly. Integrity in this relationship is vital, as misuse of media power can erode public trust. PR counsel must work responsibly, ensuring that their interactions with the press remain transparent and truthful, respecting the role of the media as an independent entity in public discourse. PR counsel often works to present their clients in the best light, but they must balance this with an ethical obligation to avoid deceptive practices. This means avoiding misinformation, sensationalism, or any tactics that could compromise journalistic integrity. By building a respectful relationship with the media, PR counsel can foster a cooperative environment where the press is more likely to view them as credible sources, enhancing both the quality and impact of their messages. Ethical considerations extend to all forms of communication, as the goal is not just to persuade, but to do so responsibly. When PR counsel maintains high ethical standards, they not only strengthen their reputation, but also contribute to a more informed and balanced public dialogue. This ethical approach helps PR counsel gain the trust of the media, the public, and clients, ensuring long-term success and credibility in the profession. His obligations to the public as a special pleader. PR counsel holds a unique responsibility to the public, as their work can significantly shape societal perceptions and behaviors. As a special pleader for clients, PR counsel must advocate for their interests without misleading the public. This requires a commitment to transparency, presenting facts accurately, and ensuring that the public is not unfairly influenced. Ethical PR counsel work not only in the interest of their clients, but also consider the broader impact on society. This ethical obligation is especially important when dealing with sensitive issues or when representing clients with potentially controversial viewpoints. PR counsel must navigate these situations carefully, balancing advocacy with integrity, ensuring that public trust is maintained even when promoting a client's agenda. By upholding ethical standards, PR counsel protects the integrity of the profession and contributes to a healthy, informed public discourse. The role of PR counsel as a mediator between clients and the public is vital for maintaining trust. The public relies on PR professionals to provide accurate, unbiased information while representing their clients' interests. This dual responsibility underscores the importance of ethical practices, as PR counsel shapes not only their clients' reputation, but also the quality of public knowledge and opinion. Ethical PR practices ensure that the profession contributes positively to society, aligning client goals with the public's right to truthful and transparent information.
Thank you for staying with us. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, buy the book by clicking on the link in the description.